Hello and welcome back to the frigid temperatures of Dino Valley here on Star Stable with Stacy. That's right, we made the journey last time down here to the floor. Dino Valley, I was not sure if we would make it back up again, but we fixed the elevator with mechanical skills I did not know we had. And we escorted Elizabeth down here. Well, I guess we met her down here. We met Elizabeth down here, and she has some quests for us. She wants us to look for some stuff that she has not been able to get in a very long time. Elizabeth, what do you need? Ooh, she needs quite a bit. Gather icicles. There should be some kind of blue icicles in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. See if you can find some. They're incredibly rare and possess mystical powers. They're called Callstones. I really want to examine them much more closely. Like I said, they're super rare, so there's a chance you might need to look for a while. Oh, good. Ice and thistles. Go around and gather ice and thistles for me and Avalon. They're sure to be growing here and there, but hurry and pick them before other explorers come and swipe them or stamp all over them. They're so valuable. Since me and Avalon want some both, it's best to gather a proper bunch. Pick a dozen. A dozen. The end of the road. Ride out and explore where the road in front of us leads to. Come back and let me know how it looks at the end of the road. Alright, let's venture forth. I'm gonna head to the end of the road first. Well, there's a big old do not enter sign. Got it. It's blocked. With snow and ice. Thank you. Ice and thistle? 1 of 12. Okay, so we gathered all of the ice and thistles. This looks like a callstone. Awesome, so we need 2 of those. 2 more of those. The final callstone. Now we just need to go back and speak to Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Oh, thank you, Nova. Beautiful examples you found. Maybe they're not quite so rare after all. Great. Do you hear that? It's humming a little bit. It's full of huge amounts of energy. So exciting. Thanks, beautiful specimens. Oh, not that far? Blocked with snow and ice, you say? We're not going to wait around for that road-blocking ice to melt. Nothing melts here. Let's help the springtime arrive in a more explosive way. Try to find some little pieces of callstone so that we can use them to explode whatever's blocking the road. Explode them? Collect 3 small callstones and I'll meet you down by the road. The end of the road. Oh, well, there's one over there. This sounds dangerous, Elizabeth. I hope you know what you're doing. There she is. Elizabeth. Callstones. Oh, look, perfect. 3 little callstones. That should do the trick. Take that little pile of callstones and place them on the ground by the ice blockage. Then we'll back off a little bit and take shelter behind this log before we set fire to the callstones. You can have the honor of doing it if you'd like. Here, take this rune staff. When you're done backing up to take cover, use the staff and concentrate all of your magical power to set fire to the little pile of callstones. Then, if my calculations are right, it should hopefully be a case of bang and the ice is gone. And we'll get a dress. Cool. Okay. You wait here. I imagine Raspberry River cannot be near the site of the explosion. Placing the callstones. Take cover and use the rune staff. Okay. Oh, exciting! Boom! Nice! We did it. All set, Elizabeth. Ha! Fantastic! To just get things started with a little explosion! Hope the noise didn't start any avalanches. Anyway, now that the road ahead is wide open for you, carry on now and find out where it leads. Go freely and explore the whole Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. I'm gonna head back to Valedale and take a look through the treasures you've gathered for us. Good luck now. You'll surely find a reason to come visit me again soon. Then you could tell me all about your adventures in the valley. Yeah, go get warm, Elizabeth. Go get warm. Oh, it's a trench coat to keep us warm. We look like proper explorers now. Let's head out, Raspberry River. It looks very cold and very bleak. I don't know what we're gonna find here. Brambles. Lots of brambles. Fallen tree. Ooh, Nic Stoneground's camp! Hey, Nic Stoneground! Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to block you. And your floating fridge. Hello! Hey there! It's me! Nic! Oh my word, a real live person. It can't be true. You're real. You're really, really real. I haven't seen another living soul in ages. Finally, someone to talk to. He must be cold. You should have started a fire, Nic. What are you doing? Not just some random either. It's you who helped me in my balloon from Everwind Fields, isn't it? Nova, of course that's your name. Who's this handsome fella? Well, she's a lovely lady, and her name is Raspberry River. Okay, can't say I really recognized your horse right away. The most important thing is that you're here. Why am I stuttering? It's freezing. Brr. Brr. My main goal with the balloon expedition was to be able to find a secret place I've been looking for my whole life, and I started to get indications that the place in question was in or around the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. The balloon journey unfortunately ended in chaos, though. I flew straight over the north of the mountain with the plan to get into the valley from the southwest, but the winds took me straight off course and this thick white mist made it impossible to see anything. In any case, I thought that through the gaps in the clouds I could see a glimpse of a warm and magical place on the ground. I felt the warmth in my heart and tried to steer the balloon towards it, but the combination of my sudden change in steering and the cold, hard winds meant that I soon lost control and went heading straight back down to earth. In a panic, I jettisoned my sandbags and dumped all my equipment over the side of the balloon, but it was no use. The balloon smashed right down into the snow, and suddenly everything was white. I'm glad that you're okay, Nic. That sounds really dangerous. When I came round, I realized I was totally alone and abandoned in a totally unknown spot here in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Lost. I haven't been able to leave the crash site because it's simply too dangerous to go out exploring on foot without any equipment. You can't even imagine how tired, hungry, and cold and exhausted I am. It sounds exhausting, but I really feel like you should have built a fire. To try and get the balloon to stop losing height and float again, I had to throw a load of heavy equipment overboard. It's probably lying around here somewhere, possibly covered in the snow that never stops falling here. Can you and your lovely, strong horse please help me find my lost equipment? If you could have a look around and bring it back to me, that would be amazing. I'm far too exhausted to be able to carry anything, and my limbs are so stiff and frozen that I can barely move. I also ditched a whole bunch of sandbags that I had ballast when I was trying to get the balloon to float again. Could you look for them as well after you found my equipment? Thanks, Nova. You're welcome, buddy. We're so glad to help. And I'm sorry that your adventure kinda went south there. Let's see, is this some equipment in the ground? Ooh, the sandbag. Okay. An equipment box. Oh no, there's his balloon. That does not look good. We have everything you requested. Would you look at that? My wonderful old adventure kit. Back where it belongs. Thanks. Thanks. Amongst all my adventure kit you found, there should be a tent that I've had with me on loads of different expeditions and adventures. Would you please be able to put it up so that I've got a safe place to sleep and take shelter? I've been sleeping here amongst these fir branches until now, and believe me, it's been really very cold. I'm far too frozen to be able to put up the tent myself. Could you help me? It's a pretty complicated tent, but I think you can manage. Oh, okay. Well, here, you entertain Raspberry River then. Give her a little pat, and we'll handle the tent. Seems fair. Building. Ooh. Hey, that wasn't too complicated. It was just one step. There you go, see? The tent is up. Now I can at least get a decent night's rest. It's so cold and gray and dark here. Can you help me build a little lantern out of snow so that I can shield this candle I have from the wind? That way it won't blow out. Build it just here in front of me so that I can warm up my hands and get a little light. My hands are shaking too much for me to be able to build one myself. Man, we got here just in time. What would he have done if we didn't come adventuring through? Oh, I guess we need to gather a bunch of snowballs. Oh, okay. All the snowballs. And now we pile them up, I think. I guess maybe we'll make a little, like a little igloo or something to put the candle in. I don't know. Cool. Looks good, I guess. Oh, lovely. That certainly will keep the candle from blowing out. Now it just needs to be lit. Here, to take my lighter and light the candle in the little snow lanterns so I can get a little warmth and stop shaking. Ugh. No problem. Let's check out this lantern. Ah, isn't that gonna melt the snow, though? And then drip water and put the candle out? I don't know. I'm not an explorer. I can rebuild elevators, but snow lanterns, pff, I just don't even know. Thanks, Nova. I can already feel the warmth spreading through my body, and it's getting a little clearer up in the old noggin. The worst of the shake seems to be over now. Nah, it's no good. I think we need to think bigger than just a little snow lantern. A proper campfire is what we need. Can you run out and gather some firewood from the forest? While you're doing that, I'll build a fireplace. Like a stone circle so that the fire doesn't blow away in the wind. Not a problem. Seems like a good idea. Maybe something you should have conquered a little while ago. Great firewood. Frozen, but we'll probably be able to set fire to it. See what a lovely campfire I've prepared for us. Brr, my fingers are still so thoroughly frozen that I can't even use my lighter. Would you be able to set light to the campfire, please, Nova? Sure. We'll appreciate it too. Oops, I'm not good at this. The cold's affecting me too, Nic Stoneground. Completed. What a lovely campfire. Now we're really starting to warm up. Nothing as cozy and delightful as the flickering light of a campfire. Here now, there's something just as important as sleep, and that's food. Well, why don't you open your little fridge there? It's giving off shimmering stars or something. I'm super hungry and wouldn't mind a little help with building a stand over the campfire so that I can hang up this cauldron and let the fire warm up the food from underneath. Could you have a look around for 3 long, sturdy sticks, then set them together to form a stand over the campfire? Then hang up this adventure cauldron. Thanks. I don't think he said thanks. I think I added that. I'm sure he's thankful. He's just too cold to realize it. 1, 2, 3, and oh, I thought that it looks like a coin purse, doesn't it? Cauldron. I don't know where he kept that, but okay, sure. He had that in the balloon. Now I can cook here too. Thanks so much for helping. After heat, food, and sleep, I suppose it's next most important to be able to sit and relax properly. Maybe you could help me build a couple of proper benches here by the campfire? Here, look. A few planks here that look ideal for the job. Grab them and set them on top of the bits of wood already surrounding the fire, and then we'll have a really lovely pair of benches. I've had a plan in my head for ages to get these benches sorted, but just haven't got so far with actually building them. Lucky you're here to help me. Now that's something he easily could have done. And then he wouldn't have had to sit on the cold ground. That's okay. Let's look for some... Oh, he gave us the sticks. We don't even have to look for them. He already had them. He could have done this a long time ago. Nic Stoneground. As an adventurer, you're concerning me a little bit. Alright, one more. This is going to be a happening place. Everybody's going to come hang out with Nic Stoneground. Wait till he realizes he's not that far from the elevator. Bench is done. Lovely. Now we can sit soft on the benches and stare thoughtfully into the campfire. Cozy. At last I could think clearly again. I need to contact AAE and tell them what's happened. I work for them after all, and they've not heard from me since I vanished with the balloon. Oh dear, they must think I've disappeared forever. I have to write a letter. My fingers are still frozen, so can I ask for your help in writing a situation report for them? Right there on the bench should be a nice even surface for letter writing. As even as we're gonna get, I guess, yes. Oh, use pen. Don't worry, I have it. Write message. Dear AAE, I found Nic Stoneground. You might want to revoke his explorer status. He couldn't even build a fire. Thanks, well written. Now we just need to post it. Shoot, there's no mailboxes out here in the wilderness. No, there isn't. I suppose I should submit a request to the post office. Then maybe they'll install a mailbox here. I think there might be some other things you need to tackle before a post box. Could you help me write that letter as well, Nova? As long as we're signing your name and not our own. Oh, hello, Raspberry River. Okay. Thanks again for your help with the writing. Would you be able to take these letters to somewhere a little more civilized and look for a post office? Oh, you know Derek in Silverglade? He works at the post office? Fantastic. Take these 2 letters to him then. Thanks in advance, Nova. Oh, you're welcome. That's kind of a long trip, though, for the letters, but alright, Nick. We'll be back. Everything looks extra bright and colorful now that we're out of Dino Valley, and it almost hurt my eyes for a second. I was like, whoa. What's up, Derek? Hey, Nova. Wow, you and Raspberry River both look frozen solid. 2 letters, eh? One to AAE. Nice. I'll get that sent off for you, and the other is for us here at the post office? Exciting. Whoa, you're out adventuring in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur? That's so cool! Nic Stoneground is asking for a mailbox at his camp there? You've got to have a high enough reputation for us to be able to install a mailbox, but Nick's a legend, so of course we can get him something sorted out. The chiefs at Post Office HQ now want us to split all the mail into incoming and outgoing when we install new mailboxes. Don't know what that's all about, it just sounds like a lot of fuss to me. Anyway, this means that you'll need 2 mailboxes to put up at camp, understood? Yes. Thank you. Cool, can't completely get my head around it either. Here's a mailbox for incoming post. You need a separate incoming mailbox under the new rules from head office. Here, take it to Nick. That is kind of weird, especially for such a remote place. Here's the mailbox for outgoing post. There you go. Take it up to Nick. Not a problem. Just a long trip. Alright, Nick, we've got some things for you. Thanks, a separate inbox for mail. New thinking. Odd. Good, though. And here's the outgoing mailbox. Perfect. Now we need to set up the mailboxes. Don't put them up too close to the tent, otherwise I'll wake up every time the mailman comes. How often do you think he's gonna make that trip, Nic Stoneground? Over there by that tree seems like a good spot, don't you think? Check if it works to put them over there. See? By that tree there? Yep. And we'll get a bridle. Yay! Raspberry River, you'll get a brand new bridle. All the other horses will be so jealous. Okay. Oh, maybe it's this one. Okay. Placing. 1 of 2. This must be the outgoing one. Oh, it's in the tree. Okay. Okay. Great, now we've got incoming and outgoing mailboxes. Now we're finally part of the modern communication network. Just think of all the flowing information. Let's check out this bridle. Nice. Oh, I like it. Oh, I didn't even look at the stats. Let's check it out. Green Winter Bridle, developed by AAE's leading hippologists. Incredibly practical and unbelievably enough, great looking. Strength +3, swiftness +3. Beautiful. It's matching our jacket. Thank you, Nic Stoneground. We will be back tomorrow to find out what else you need from us. Thank you so much for joining me, Nick and Raspberry River today in Dino Valley. It's kind of exciting now that we're here. There's so much more to explore, and that means fjords are coming up too, and I cannot wait to get a fjord. I'm so excited. Thank you, Nic Stoneground, for a lovely adventure. He's a very interesting character. Very entertaining. Justine informed us lately that she thinks it's adorable that I still use my starter horse. She's not the only person to comment on the fact that I still use Frost Torch, and on my personal account I use Moon Diamond quite often. She thinks it's sweet, and a bunch of other people commented too, like, I can't believe you still use your starter horse. Mine's on Horse Island, or I don't use my starter horse. And some people feel really connected to their starter horses. Some people don't. That's okay. I just think it's interesting to find out about what you guys think of your starter horses. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will catch you next time for some more Dino Valley quests. And then we need to go back and see about Smuggler Bob. I guess he's still floating out in the ocean. Sorry, Bob. We'll be there soon. See you next time. Bye!